Hello everybody, I'm Ace Legan and welcome back to Minecraft. I forgot to make a birthday cake last video, so here it is. But I'm not hungry enough to eat it right now, so it's just gonna sit here in the middle of this room for a while. Anyway, I have accomplished quite a bit during this playthrough of Minecraft. I mean, I have like at least 10 houses, one of which is underwater and one of which is in the nether. I have claimed a nether fortress as my own. It is mine now, and all the wither skeletons and blazes residing within it are a bunch of fucking freeloaders. I have 5 beautiful dogs, 5 beautiful horses. I have a bunch of chickens. I started this chicken coop because I wanted to farm arrows, but then I sort of...
also eggs.
I got attached to them. Plus, I have a bow with the infinity enchantment, so I don't really need arrows. I've got a gigantic glass rainbow on top of my house. I have...
Fire.
What?
There's a ton of fire up there, too.
Yeah. I've got my gigantic logo made of carpet. I have braved an ocean monument and acquired a sponge.
Just one.
I even got visited by Santa. That was fucking crazy.
You built some new glue.
Well, time to go kill the Ender Dragon. And this is what it has all been building up towards. Aster, calm the fuck down, dog. Alright. I made sure to
Quick.
lay out some redstone torches so that I can find my way back to where the end portal is. Okay, so it's this way. All right.
I love how you said that and almost immediately almost got lost.
There we go. This way. This way. Down here. Here we are. All right. Got to be careful about this.
Can't this fail, the portal?
Just in case.
I heard that once, but it was also from a 5-year-old who was playing in creative, so I don't know. But at the time, you knew loads more about Minecraft than me. So.
Alright, I got this. I fell.
And then he immediately fell.
Right. Jump. Crouch.
One more. That's creepy as fuck.
I love it. Oh, I love
It looks like static. Wait. What does it look like from the bottom?
Let me see. I can't see it.
No, I can. You just see the room.
Yeah. Anyway.
One-way portal, huh?
Well, lads, I have a strategy going into this. I am going to envision the Ender Dragon as a Karen. I don't know if you guys...
must be stopped.
I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I, for a long time, worked as a server at Pizza Hut. And while the dining area is currently closed due to, reasons, so it's been a while since I've been doing server work.
They're trying to push the boss lady in opening again, by the way.
Yeah.
Not buffet, though.
But yeah, I have a lot of experience with Karens. So, if this is a Karen I'm up against, that makes it personal! Whee!
I will never forget that one who lied through her ass on that review.
Where the fuck am I?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm all the way over here.
Can't you just jump? What is that?
That is an endless void.
So no.
Okay, let's try and
Aha! Okay, wait, dude, stop.
What? What?
Go back.
Why?
Just trust me, okay? Go back. Okay, now turn around. Place one up top of that one. Yes, that makes it easier to build from the sides, and you don't have to be dangling off the edge. You know?
All right, so this may take me a hot minute.
See? That's easier. Do a zigzag.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
All right.
See? It's easier that way. You don't have to keep going
I
up
don't
now.
like this.
Just as long as you can build from the sides.
Mm.
Is there like lighter option? Good lord.
Nope, I don't even know if the PS3 edition has the Elytras. This is nice and harrowing.
Zigzags help, man. Trust me. Cut down a lot of trees using zigzags.
All right.
He's got a restless leg. Oh. Aster, you're a dog. Tricks are for kids.
Yeah, the
And
sibling.
26-year-olds.
The sibling got some trick cereal.
Yep. The zigzags are easier than just straights.
It's just as intimidating, though.
Well, I mean, yeah. It takes a little bit longer, but you're a little less likely to fall off.
So, fun fact about myself and everyone, I have a crippling fear of heights. And the empty void beneath me is not helping that fact.
If you guys keep hearing me pour tricks and think, wow, they're eating a lot of cereal. I'm eating out of a cup. So I have to keep refilling.
Okay. I don't like this. Me no likey.
There you go. Oh, shit.
Okay, I'm almost to safe-ish round. Faster!
Yamate.
Man, I'm glad I had the foresight to bring all this cobblestone in here with me.
And water. No water.
Yep.
I must have been joking this time. Not that you're going to do that. Hey, I think you're close enough to lay it on the. Yeah, you might be.
No.
No?
Nope.
Try now.
Hold on, let me just...
If you lay one on the ground. Ah!
All right. Okay.
Yamate.
Now, the trick to dealing with the Ender Karen is to take out her crystals. I see you up there. You're big. And you hit me. Ow. Alright, so I'm just going to, wait a minute to heal up. I'm gonna cower in this corner. That seems like a good idea.
Eat a potato.
Nom 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 nom. Oh, hi.
Hey, she's a beaut.
Ow. She does knock back.
She clipped you with a wing.
So she did. Did she get rid of my ladders? I think she got rid of my ladders.
No.
Nope, there they are.
Just some of them.
Okay. Okay. Gonna get up there.
That's an interesting sound.
And crystal.
You get to keep it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. I'm just going to
You know what you should do.
cheese the hell out of it.
You know what you should do. You should do. You should get close to the pillar and build a cobblestone underneath you directly in a big tower, and then shoot it from far away.
Okay, I'll give that a try. Pets, no. No, you do not. You do not. No. No.
Like at least 5 blocks away. That's like the creeper limit, right?
I don't know. Okay, so, future me, go ahead and skip ahead. Okay, everybody, I'm back, and I'm about to do something which some of you may consider to be very stupid. There!
Why would that be stupid?
Because now, this is where I will show up next time I decide to cheese it. Mina, get down from there! You are in the way! Because if I do what I just did, and exit out and log back in, it's going to respawn me right back in here.
Yamete!
Okay, now let's try this.
Esther, Yamete! You do not get on that table. See, what did I tell you? This 5 blocks.
Yeah, okay. Can I hit this one from over here? Yes!
Yeah!
Okay.
Now destroy. Did you bring the pickaxe? Destroy those blocks under you.
Okay, that one's too far. Okay, alright.
See, you're quite good. Yeah.
Yep.
This was my idea.
Alright. So, speaking of fighting against a Karen, why don't I maybe tell a few stories I have about some various Karens?
No, not there. Go to the third one. No, go to the one in the middle. That way you'll be able to hit all 3.
Okay, so I might as well tell a few stories I have about some of the Karens I have had the pleasure of encountering.
In opportunity. What's all that blue or purple floating stuff down there?
I don't know, that might be Enderman trying to kill me.
I just went too far away, Marshall. No, no. Far away from that one, though.
Nope.
I am very wrong. Why are they healing it? You haven't heard it yet.
I think they just do it automatically.
Hey, what do you have?
It does take. It seems the Ender Dragon does take a bit of damage when I destroy them, but then it just gets healed again by the others. But yeah, Karen stories.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, let's start with the. So I had this party of 12 one time, which, if you've never worked customer service, is very stressful. So,
except for like sports teams, 12 is like the biggest like you get all the tables in the store.
oh yeah, so
Because we have the food store mostly.
and okay,
I think you know.
yeah, the Ender Dragon
Are you trying
did me a heckin' hit punch.
You're trying to chop down a cobblestone with that.
No, I was trying to.
Hey, you can climb back up with the ladder though.
That's the plan. Should I use up my healing potion right now?
Aster, Yamate, leave that cat alone.
Ow! Who hit me? Who's hitting me? Oh no, the Ender Dragon just hits through some poison. I am going to use a healing
Oh,
potion.
that's what that purple shit was.
Okay. This is fun. Ow, I keep getting hit.
What is this?
Okay. Ender Dragon's not going down without a fight.
Maybe it gets more aggressive when you kill a certain number of crystals.
What's this? Oh, I got Dragon's Breath. Interesting.
What's it? What? You got what? Like you caught it in a bottle?
Yes.
Oh, hey, this bottle in my pocket that was stopper just filled up with dragon's breath when I got breathed on.
Yeah, the dragon breathes poison, so that's fun.
Hey, you should have brought a lot more bottles. How many did you bring?
I brought 3.
On purpose?
Yes,
You can only kill the Ender Dragon once, right?
Yes.
Bigger.
Well, no, it leaves behind an egg.
Oh, really? Can you kill that?
Okay,
I'm telling you, you need to do more. I'm telling you, you need to do more.
And I got it. Damn it. Ender Dragon. Ender Karen. Oh, right, the story, right?
Oh, yeah, you were telling a story.
So, we had I had one party of 12 come in. I sat them in the party room because that's what we do with larger parties. Anyway, I managed to get them their drinks on time, but then this other lady comes in, another party of 12, asks if she can use the party room. Party room was already full, so I give her another offer. I can drag some of our other tables together, and we can sit her party there. So that's exactly what I do. I take their drink orders. I fill up their drinks, which takes me a while because we are pretty busy that day.
Besides the other big tables.
Yes. And so eventually it takes me a while, but I finally get their drinks filled. And I get the last drink filled. And then I just hear, you know what, this is ridiculous, let's go. And her entire party left. So I dumped out all of the drinks I had just filled. Ooh, that's behind a cage. I can't get to that.
Oh, you see, you were watching once, right? Maybe.
Okay.
Did this happen to anybody else?
Yes, this is a thing that can happen.
So, looks like you need to ladder up the pillar.
Oh!
Son of a bitch.
Okay, thanks, Karen. I will just cower in fear some more.
Oh shit! Did you see that Enderman?
Oh yeah, they are everywhere, and it's best that I avoid them.
Yeah.
I mean, I can kill them and get some ender pearls, which would help if they'd allow me to teleport, but
Hey, Bubs, what you got there? Oh, that's.
I might be able, if I can lure her away from those two, I might be able to just war of attrition this. Try and overcome her healing factor. Okay, I think I can get this one from down here. Okay. Oh, well, thank you. Well, I guess I get to do all that all over again. That's gonna be fun. All right. Maybe I should just save after every crystal.
Did you die?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. That's a bit higher. Over here. Get you. All right. Another Karen story. Another Karen Story. Okay. So, this was a night I worked. I didn't have to personally deal with it, but it is a thing that happened that I feel like I should let you all know about. So, this old lady, I don't know anything about her, but she projectile defecated over the entire women's restroom and then just locked the door behind her and left.
When did that happen?
This was ages ago.
I wasn't working there at that point, so I never heard of this.
Yeah. And I didn't have to clean it up, but someone did, and I feel sorry for them.
At least it's easy to open the door when it's locked from the inside. We don't have a key for the doors. But as I learned as a manager who had to deal with people locking the door behind them, I never had to deal with that particular situation. But our doors are easily opened, our particular brand of door. Every Pizza Hut's made different. Our doors open if you just slip a pocket knife into the keyhole and press real hard while you're opening it.
Okay, that's fall damage. That's some fall damage. That's cool.
You don't even. You got it.
Yeah, save again. Aster!
Hey!
You leave that cat alone.
Aster, please!
Okay.
Please!
Okay, now what? Now what? Alright, let's remain safe. Do not engage. Hello. Goodbye. I don't much care for you.
Alright. I don't remember the worst Karen I've ever dealt with. But the one that made me the maddest was one that you had to deal with.
Oh, yeah?
I don't remember exactly what happened, though. So I actually mentioned it earlier about that Karen who lied her ass off about you. I was a manager that night, too, so she tried to come to complain to me about whatever was irking her. And it was something we couldn't really control, I think, too. But she was very upset, blah, 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 as they always are. So she complained to me. I told her about the situation.
Future me, edit out boss's name.
Oh, sorry. Boss lady. Use that audio, right?
Probably.
Boss lady. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So she complained to me. I told Boss Lady what happened. Marshall was entirely not in the wrong for what happened. It was just like some sort of mix-up or something. Or an accident. I don't know. What happened wasn't as important as as the big-ass lies she told about what happened. Because she put in a complaint on the website, and I read her review. She gave us zeros across the board, 0 out of 5 on everything. And she left this, 2-paragraph complaint about the service. And the very first line was something along the lines of, "We had a horrible time, Apparently.
Okay, good. I got to the ladders in time.
Apparently, that destroys the entire... You're not going to get more ladder? You're not going to...
No, I have plenty of ladder. I can get this last one.
Okay. So, she's like, my service is horrible. And then the set asked her, "Wait.
Get away from that cord. Do not unplug my Roxio.
Is it good?"
It's good.
Okay. And the second line completely discredited anything she had asked her.
Aster, get away from there.
Discredited anything she had to say for the rest of the review because she was straight up, not quite lying, but such an over-exaggeration that it was as someone who knows you, it was implausible. And I had mentioned it at the time, so this might sound familiar. Marshall has longish hair, as many of you who watch his vlog may know. And at work, he keeps it in a braid. And in fact, nowadays, he keeps it in a braid tucked up into his hat. And that is what he has always done since he first got his job. So he had his braid that night. It wasn't even as long as it's ever been.
Mina, no. I have to keep corralling pets while doing this.
And it was, at the time, the braid was to the middle of his shoulder blades.
Okay.
And this bitch-ass lady said, I don't remember my server's name. So first of all, she doesn't even know who the fuck you are. But he had a braid all the way down to his ass. And I was like, lady, you need glasses.
Oops, I threw a potato.
Because that is just the biggest exaggeration about your hair I have ever heard.
And I immediately died. It's a good thing I literally just saved.
Right? That was just like, I mean, I couldn't make it past the second sentence, that very first read, but when I read it again later, I was like, oh my god, this bitch is such a liar. And I had already told Cheryl everything that happened. She'd already asked you separately what happened, because I told her, this lady's gonna complain. She's a Karen. This is before Karen was even a popular word.
Okay, I believe that's it for crystals. I just have to...
Hey, look, he's staying damaged. I'm sorry, there she is. There's the...
I am in Dragon's Breath. Okay, let's...
I wish this was like Zelda and you could get more hearts.
I can get more hearts, but only 4 at a time.
I meant like add extra hearts onto it.
Ow! Where is she? Come on, you bitch.
Hey, you can get up on a tower now and it won't explode.
Where is she?
And you'll be able to see her, maybe.
There she is.
And
I did not need to do that.
need potatoes, which you do. Why don't you just...
Dragon's Breath. I hate this. Mina, do not get in front of the TV again. Shit. Okay. Ow. Where it? God damn it, with the Dragon's Breath and everything. Okay.
There's nothing you can do to be immune to that.
I don't believe so.
There's no poison resistance.
Esther!
Yamate! Here, I'm gonna corral him up here on the couch with me.
Okay. Whoops. Threw a potato.
There seems to be a theme tonight, potato throwing.
Okay. Alright, Karen. I see you up there. I am stuck. Healing. Alright. Where is she? Up there. Okay. I got a hidden.
Hey! Where'd you go?
Let me just...
You can edit that out, right?
I mean, I can, but do I really want to?
I don't have to follow her sit through all that. Hey! It's breathing.
Maybe? You know what, while I'm doing this, this isn't my story. I mean, I have plenty more I can tell. But I'd like to tell a story of, someone I may or may not have named a horse after. This bitch makes a young girl cry on her first night at work because she got pissed because her alcoholic drink didn't have any alcohol in it. So, this young girl, she goes, and some of you may know who I'm talking about, but she actually begs the bartender to add extra tequila to the drink, to the new drink that she brings out. So she brings that drink out. Madame forces her to sit there while she taste tests this new drink. And then she throws it in this young lady's face because it's still not fucking strong enough for her. Fuck you!
I'm about drunk. Ow! Yeah,
And
you got chew on me, Aster.
Whoops.
Mina, Yamate!
Okay, that's Dragon's Breath. That is Dragon's Breath.
Mina! Stay out of the fucking sink.
Okay, I am going to...
They're out of control every time you record.
And I've got plenty of other stories I can tell. Some from, I actually went to the Fear Mythos Discord server and asked the people there if they could tell me some of their own stories so that I'd have a bit more inspiration to defeat this dragon. And okay, I made it out of that, safe and sound. But
you walked right back into it.
I know I was trying to get some of it into the vial. Hold up.
Aster,
Yamate! Okay.
Do it!
What is he doing?
He's trying to get in the dragon.
We need to put it up again. Hello, Enderman.
He's learned not to get it.
Okay. I'm doing well. I think I got a pretty solid shot at winning. As long as I'm not dumb. This is for scamming McDonald's out of free food by pretending they got your order wrong. That's one of the Karen stories I heard from the Fear Mythos guys. See, I want to wait for her to like this when she comes up here.
It's stuck. Fish.
This is for yelling every day about a store's fucking slushy machine being broken, and you go by there every day to see if it's still broken, and of course it's still broken. They haven't fixed it yet. That was more of a Kevin story than a Karen story. This is for every manager you've demanded to speak to. For every discount you've ever
demanded. Insisted on, despite knowing it's out of date or your coupon is expired.
Oh, here's one. Oh, so this is a deal we had at Pizza Hut years ago for a large one-topping pizza for $6.99. We obviously don't do that anymore because that is too cheap for a pizza. But
Barely tasted.
yeah.
Flavor.
But that deal, I got an Enderman on my tail. That deal does not apply to specialty pizzas.
One topping.
But this bitch demands me do it on a pepperoni lover because it's only pepperoni. But no, it doesn't work. And this is for me!
Pepperoni lovers have pepperoni and eggs. That's why they're so expensive. Slightly cheaper to bring them up a different way, but they're still a specialty.
Enderman. Okay.
I want to see the egg.
Okay.
Where's the baby Karen?
Okay.
The next one can be named Kevin. Or Chad.
Oh my goodness! 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 Whew. Okay, it's up there. Okay, so to get to it,
Aster!
Okay, so it's gonna do a thing. Okay, do I need
Isn't there a poem to read somewhere?
Yes, or something like that. If I... Okay, that causes it to teleport. And then what I need to do...
Okay. You gonna kill it?
Okay, place the torque
What
here.
is that stuff?
That should let me... Did that work? No, it did not. Okay.
Maybe you went too far down. What are you doing? What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to collect it.
Oh, maybe only one down. It doesn't have to be redstone?
I don't think so. I think just a normal torch will do. Alright, now let's see. Hey, how does this work? It's up there now. No, it's not. Where is it? Where'd it go? I think putting the torch underneath it is supposed to prevent it from teleporting, but I don't know.
To collect the Ender Dragon's egg in PlayStation 3 Minecraft.
Okay, it's over there now. Anything?
Something about a piston?
Oh, well, in that case, I'm not going to bother. Well, lads, here I am.
Oh, you have to make it fall onto a non-solid block.
I have to... What?
You have to make it fall onto this non-solid. You have to make it fall onto the torch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah!
Dragon egg! Yeah! So this, I believe, can be used to cause the dragon to respawn.
Wait, no, there's videos on how to hatch an Ender Dragon egg in the regular world.
Oh, neat. Well, all that's left to do now is to read the ending credits in the voices of Papyrus and Sans from Undertale.
Oh, God.
I see the player you mean! Ace Ligon? Is slow. Yes, take care. It has reached a higher level now. It can read our thoughts. That doesn't matter. Thanks for a part of the game. I like this player. It played well. It did not give up. You're damn right I didn't. It is reading your thoughts as though they were words on a screen. And you're thinking very slowly. That is how it chooses to imagine many things when it is deep in the dream of a game. Words make a wonderful interface, very flexible and less terrifying than staring at the reality behind the screen. They used to hear voices before players could read, back in the days when those who did not play called players witches and warlocks, and players dreamed they flew through the air on sticks powered by demons. What did this player dream? I'm not even sure if I'm keeping the voices consistent at this point. I think Papyrus is green and Sans is blue. I don't know. This player dreamed of sunlight and trees, of fire and water. It dreamed it created and it dreamed it destroyed. It dreamed it hunted and was hunted. It dreamed of shelter. Huh, the original interface. A million years old and it still works. But what true structure did this player create in the reality behind the screen? It worked, and with a million others, to sculpt a true world in a fold of the and created a for this in the. It can't read that thought. No, it has not yet achieved the highest level. That it must achieve in the long dream of life, and not the short dream of the game. I get it. Does it know that we love it? That the universe is kind? Sometimes, through the noise of its thoughts, it hears the universe, yes. But there are times it is sad. In the long dream, it creates worlds that have no summer. It shivers under a black sun, and it takes its sad creation for reality.
To cure it of sorrow would destroy it. The sorrow is part of its own private task. We cannot interfere.
Sometimes when they are deep in dreams, I want to tell them they are building true worlds in reality. Sometimes I want to tell them of their importance to the universe. Sometimes, when they have not made a true connection in a while, I want to help them to speak the words they fear.
It reads our thoughts.
Sometimes I don't care. Sometimes I wish to tell them this world you take for truth is merely and I wish to tell them that they are in the they see so little of reality in their long dream.
Okay, Mina, no. And yet they play the game.
But it would be so easy to tell them.
No, you too.
Aster Yamate.
Too strong for this dream to tell them how to live is to prevent them living.
I will not tell the player how to live.
The player is growing restless.
I will tell the player a story.
But not the truth.
No, a story that contains the truth safely in a cage of words, not the naked truth that can burn over any distance.
Give it the body again.
Yes, player.
Aster,
Yamate.
use its name.
Ace Legan, player of games.
Hey, you sure are.
Good. Aster,
Wait.
Take a breath now. Take another feel air in your lungs. Let your limbs return. Yes, move your fingers. Have a body again. Under gravity and air. Respawn in the long dream. There you are. Your body touching the universe again at every point. As though you were separate things. As though we were separate things.
who are we? Once we were called the spirits of the mountain. Father, Sun, Mother, Moon, ancestral spirits. Animal spirits, jinn, ghosts, the green man, then gods, demons, angels, poltergeists, aliens, extraterrestrials,
Yamate.
Neptune, quarks. The words change, we do not change.
Skeletons.
We are the universe. We are everything you think isn't you. You are looking at us now. We're your skin and your eyes. And why does the universe touch your skin and throw light on you? To see you, player. To know you. And to be known. I shall tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a player.
The player was you, Ace Legan.
Sometimes it thought itself human. On the thin crust of a spinning globe of molten rock, the ball of molten rock circled a ball of blazing gas that was 333,000 times more massive than it. They were so far apart that light took 8 minutes to cross the gap. Light was information from a star, and it could burn your skin from 150 million kilometers away. Sometimes the player dreamed it was a miner on the surface of a world that was flat and infinite. The sun was a square of white. The days were short, but there was much to do, and death was a temporary inconvenience.
Sometimes the player dreamed it was lost in a story.
Sometimes the player dreamed it was other things, in other places. Sometimes these dreams were disturbing. Sometimes very beautiful indeed. Sometimes the player woke from one dream into another, then woke from that into a third.
Sometimes the player dreamed it watched words on a screen.
Let's go back. The atoms of the player were scattered in the grass, in the rivers, in the air, in the ground. A woman gathered the atoms. She drank and ate and inhaled, and the woman assembled the player in her body. And the player awoke from the warm, dark world of its mother's body into the long dream. And the player was a new story, never told before, written in letters of DNA. And the player was a new program, never run before, generated by a source code 1 billion years old. And the player was a new human, never alive before, made from nothing but milk and love.
You are the player, the story, the program, the human, made from nothing but milk and love.
Let's go further back. This is going to take a hot minute. The 7 billion atoms of the player's body were created long before this game in the heart of a star. So the player too is information from a star. The player moves through a story, which is a forest of information planted by a man called Julian on a flat, infinite world created by a man called Marcus that exists inside a small, private world created by the player who inhabits a universe created by...
Shush! Sometimes the player created a small private world that was soft and warm and simple. Sometimes hard, sometimes cold, but complicated. Sometimes it built a model of the universe in its head, flecks of energy moving through vast empty spaces. Sometimes it called those flecks electrons and protons.
And sometimes it called them planets and stars. Sometimes it believed it was in a universe that was made of energy, that was made of offs and ons, zeros and ones, lines of code. Sometimes it believed it was playing a game. Sometimes it believed it was reading words on a screen.
You are the player, reading words.
Shush. Sometimes the player read lines of code on...
Aster!
Sometimes the player read lines of code on a screen, decoded them into words, decoded words into meaning, decoded meaning into feelings, emotions, theories, ideas, and the player started to breathe faster and deeper and realized it was alive. It was alive. Those 1,000 deaths had not been real. The player was alive.
You are alive.
Quick.
And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the sunlight that came through the shuffling leaves of the summer trees.
And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the light that fell from the crisp night sky of winter, where a fleck of light in the corner of the player's eye might be a star a million times as massive as the sun, boiling its planets into plasma in order to be visible for a moment to the player, walking home at the far side of the universe, suddenly smelling through almost at the familiar door, about to dream again.
Sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through zeros and ones, through the electricity of the world, through the scrolling words on a screen at the end of a dream.
And the universe said, I love you.
And the universe said, you have played the game well.
And the universe said, everything you need is within you.
And the universe said, you are stronger than you know.
The universe talks a lot of shit.
And the universe said, you are the daylight.
I should have saved that till after that.
And the universe said, you are the night.
And the universe said, the darkness you fight is within you.
And the universe said, the light you seek is within you.
And the universe said, you are not alone. There are plenty of Karens there.
And the universe said, you are not separate from every other thing.
So you are the Karen. And that Karen is you.
And the universe said, you are the universe tasting itself, talking to itself, reading its own code.
And the universe said, I love you because you are love.
And the game was over, and the player woke up from the dream, and the player began a new dream, and the player dreamed again, dreamed better, and the player was the universe, and the player was love. You are the player.
Aww.
Wake up.
That's a very Sans thing to say.
All right. I want to shuffle through a few more quick Karen stories that the Fear Mythos offered me. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Yeah. All right. So old man came in every Saturday and always ordered the same thing: cheeseburger with heavy mayo on both sides and 3 pickles, exactly 3, no more, no less. One day he was given 4 pickles, and he came back to the store and threw the burger at me. That was from the Scarecrow. Oh yeah, going back to a sex store and trying to return something you'd already opened.
Ooh.
Okay, what else we got? Another from Scarecrow.
a couple having relationship issues got their order wrong. One demanded a refund, the other just wanted it remade, and that's just escalated into an argument between the two of them. Hexalit worked at Target when at 17 and got chewed out by a guy because they didn't carry cigarettes.
Did you know that Ring Around the Rosie's original name is actually Ring of Roses?
I think I knew that. Wait, continue?
Sorry, I'm looking at things.
I have
online.
respawned back in... Why is my... Okay, that was weird.
Your bed changed color.
Yeah, my bed was red for a while there. Okay.
Oh, because red's the default bed color and it was resetting.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I have earned a drink. I'm gonna go grab a beer.
Oh, you could use one when you were over that endless void. You know what you should do?
What?
Can you go back to the end?
Yes, but I don't want to.
No, you should go in and jump into the void just once.
Okay, I guess that would... I'll save before I do that.
Yeah, obviously.
Beer, yes. I've only been drinking sober because I wanted to do that fight. I've only been drinking soda because I wanted to do that fight sober.
Ow.
I'm going to sleep so that it's not nighttime when I do this. And while I'm on my way over to do this, I'd like to make a quick announcement. I'm going to be taking a break from Minecraft for a while. I did not mean to do that. I beat the Ender Dragon. And while I'm definitely going to be coming back to this game and recording more episodes of me just goofing off, I've actually reached the end game. And that is so fucking great. I love it. But, yeah, I'm going to just take maybe a couple months off from this, a bit more. There's not going to be an episode next week, but Minecraft content, while I will not be playing myself, will resume in a couple weeks' time. And you may be curious as to how that's going to work if I'm taking a break. To answer that question, let me just say, I know a guy.
Nice.
Mm.
Look at him. He looked at me so confused.
Whee! All right. Hello, Void. I'm coming
I'm
for
not
you.
afraid of you.
Oh!
Look, it's saving.
Exit game. Exit
Killing
game.
you?
Exit game.
Did it start? Did you
Exit
start
game.
losing health while you
Yes.
were falling? How did
Yes.
that work? You have a little panic attack there?
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope future me has fun editing this and having it up by Sunday. We're recording this Friday night. I usually record... If I have a Thursday up, I record Thursdays. Otherwise, I record after work on Fridays. But yeah, I'm going to try and have this up by Sunday. But first, I'm going to do my team. Do I have any of it? No, I wanted to, since this is a special occasion, I wanted to do one of the berry blue or toothpaste ones.
Picture out.
Yeah, I really need to restock on these.
No, if you would come to Topeka with me.
I will eventually. Okay, this is Peter Bark. Let's go.
Did you work with him today?
That's a good one.
Yay, peach.
Actually, I think it's a strawberry banana smoothie. I get those two mixed up a lot. Anyway,
Even more random.
thank you all for coming along with me on this journey. But it's at its end, at least for now. I defeated the Ender Karen.
Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out.
So, hey, hand me my controller. I want to play Minecraft now.